Hello everyone, it's Teacher V.
Hey everyone, it's Teacher Naya, and this is
Topcast.
So we are back
For
back,
part two.
back again for part 2 of our episode about cosplaying, gaming, and geek life with our guest Jadna
Hey, you.
Thank you one more time.
for being here.
For
Long
being
time
here
no
with
us.
see. How have you been?
Oh my
Guys,
god,
I'm so-
haven't seen you in ages.
Guys, you have no idea how many things happened in my life since
Oh,
the
I
last
bet.
episode.
I bet.
I can imagine with our phones in our hands, honey. Many things happening at all times.
Do you know what
Exactly.
happened? I googled the game you told me about, Horizon, which is your favorite game
Yeah, right now.
currently. It's very pretty.
It is. I love Aloy. And actually, it's the story. It's about natives, but they are natives. But on Earth, they have like animals, machines. You know.
Yeah, I see like
And-
this big metal giraffe.
Exactly,
here.
exactly. And you don't know why, but you're gonna discover in the game. So the plot is really amazing.
Oh,
They are very creative.
So it's a game that you actually have to read the cutscenes for you to understand, right?
Yeah, it'll be good.
Because I am a person that, depending on the game that I'm playing, I tend to skip.
No, come on.
Sometimes
Never.
I do. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I do. But so this is a game that is actually for you to enjoy the story
Yeah,
and the visuals.
yeah.
Right?
Oh my gosh, the landscape of the game, it's impressive.
I see.
What else do you play?
I like RPGs in general, so I was playing Final Fantasy. But do you remember about the cosplay when I said that I see something and I lose focus? So that's it with games and series and everything. So I was playing Final Fantasy and then, oh my gosh, The Witcher. And then I was playing The Witcher and oh my god, I have Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So let's go. And then, okay, now is the time of Horizon. And then I stopped playing because I was doing many things.
So you said RPG.
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 It's a role play game.
role play game.
Yeah, you have this like in real life, like Dungeons and Dragons, but you also have games like
Is the
virtual
game
games,
the play-
electronic.
They play in Stranger
In
Things.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But like, I'm kind of lost. So I see they play in Stranger Things, and it's
Mhm.
like they build up a story.
Mhm.
So how does that work in a video game?
Okay. In the RPG, like from Stranger Things, you don't know what is gonna happen because the sides of the story, like the future, you can't say the future. In the
Right.
virtual games, sometimes they have different endings, but sometimes the story only goes in one way. Okay, but what you have similar, you'll have the levels, you have the attributes. So sometimes there is a person with strength or other person with magic powers, this kind of thing. And you also have the professions, I could say the professions, because you can have a magician, you can have a healer, you can have a knight. So this is very RPG
So
things.
I'm not really aware of this RPG world. So is it like, do you play it as a team? Because I think in Stranger Things they play it as a team. Like the last season, I see that Erica joined them, and they were like all playing together. Is it like a team thing or just like a solo?
It depends on the
Usually,
game.
yeah, but usually electronic games are solo, but you have the MMORPG. Those are online.
Exactly.
then you
Those are the ones that I play particularly. Like Genshin Impact is one example of it. It's called like role playing because you are one character and you follow a story and you make decisions as that character. And you also can play with the community, which right now I'm playing a game called Tower of Fantasy, which is very similar to Genshin Impact in a way, but is more multiplayer. So like I
Yeah.
have my guild with the people that play with me, and we go on Discord and we do missions together.
Nice.
Yeah,
So-
and then you have, I think, World of Warcraft,
Mm-hmm.
Ragnarok, some years
Some
before.
years ago,
Yeah,
Ragnarok
I am
is
young,
very old.
guys. Okay, I played Ragnarok, but I'm young.
I played Conquer. Have you heard of Conquer? The one that like the character is just skip.
Yeah, I play it too.
I have no
Exactly.
idea what those
Ah,
are.
those
I'm
games.
sorry.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time on the computer when I was a child, you know? So, and which by the way was one of the ways that I learned English. Because these games in the past, Portuguese dubbing, subtitles, translations,
Yeah.
they were completely out of question at that time.
You know, it's interesting because like I had a Nintendo Wii
Mm-hmm.
and I loved it, and I think it was Mario Galaxy where you go like
It's so
to a lot of
cool.
planets. It's really nice, but it was only in English and I didn't know what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
But now I watch gameplays and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what they were saying all along.
This is so
I
nice.
spent so many hours trying to figure out what I was supposed to do.
When it was written there, but you couldn't understand.
Yeah, but I couldn't understand.
I used it to play a game. The character needed to take care of a farm. So I learned a lot of vocabulary stuff like the name of animals, or he used it to make some dishes. So I learned vegetables or the name of the pans, frying pan, this kind of
Yeah.
thing. So the name of the tools, the farm tools.
Mhm.
I'm learning this
Amazing.
because I'm playing a game called Stardew Valley.
Yeah, it's something like that. The game I played is Harvest Moon, but it's the same idea.
Yeah, Stardew Valley is like you have a farm and you actually have to plant things and you go through all the seasons. So you have even the vegetables and fruits that
Summer,
grow
winter.
on that
Oh
specific
my god, it's
season.
so cool.
It is so amazing.
I love it.
I'm downloading it. Is it mobile?
No,
Is it on the
no,
phone?
it's on Steam. It's for a computer.
Actually, it's from computer, but you also have
Have it on the phone?
not on the phone, but I know Nintendo Switch you do, and maybe PlayStation, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
because
can
I
download
play
it
it
on
on
computer.
Steam.
Okay.
I play it on Steam. You know, I bought the game there and then I play on the computer like every single day. You know? Very good. So, bringing it back a bit, you know. So you said that you have not been playing games a lot because you've been very busy, which is making lives.
Exactly,
Right?
streaming.
So how does those lives work? What do you do on them? Where do you do them?
Okay, I stream in an app called Bigo
Right.
Live, and I needed to do it every day, at least 2 hours a day. Yeah, need
That
to
is
do it
pretty
every day.
tiring.
And usually I'm just chatting like what we are doing now, and actually I am right now streaming, okay, so they can see our conversation. And sometimes I am there with a cosplay, or sometimes we make a game, like for example, I think this Friday we are going to make a game. It's each 10 beans, it's the coin of the game. We're gonna get a square of toilet paper. The idea is to be a mummy.
Nice. That is fun. That sounds
So
fun.
and it's gonna be against another host, a friend of mine. So it's gonna be nice because at the same time you're winning, you need to make a punishment.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
But
so
that-
watch it.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So after the show, remind us to leave here like where they can find Beagle, how they can access. Is it through an app?
Yeah, you can. It's for phones, so you can download on your iOS or your Android. It's a dinosaur, a white dinosaur, white and blue dinosaur. Beagle.
Beagle.
Live. Yeah.
Bigo.
Perfect.
White
Beagle.
and blue dinosaur.
I see.
That really caught my attention.
And it's so cute.
Okay,
Aw.
I
Yeah.
see. And how can we find you there? Just put in Jadna Moreira, like the Instagram.
Jajna_cosplay.
Jadna_cosplay. Okay, guys, for you
Go
to
follow
remember
her.
that. And how did it start?
Well, that is funny. I saw a video on TikTok, a girl saying, "Oh, what I bought dancing for gringos.
That is
Yeah.
very interesting. I was not expecting that.
All my years of ballet are gonna pay off right now.
And then she was like, oh, I bought my desk, I bought my dog, I bought my phone, I bought my mother's phone, I bought my father's phone, I bought my other's phone.
I really thought you were gonna say she bought her mother.
I bought a mother.
I
went to
bought my
shopping and I chose like Asian mom, and then I bought one.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, keep going.
So then I of course I stalked her, but I didn't like her content. I think it was more adult content. I saw that it's not what I wanted to do. It was very sensual and stuff. And then okay, I left. Some months later, a friend of mine, the same friend that introduced me in cosplaying, she started to stream in this app, and then I said, I've heard about it before, and I started to see her broadcast, and I saw it's super family friendly, it's okay, and then I said, okay, I wanted to do this so I can grab some followers for my Instagram. In the beginning was that. But it was actually giving me money. So I kind of stopped a little bit from Instagram and started with the broadcast because it was more profitable.
And how do you make money off of it? Like they give you gifts.
Okay.
How does that work?
How big works? So the viewers, they buy diamonds with money.
Okay.
Okay, they buy diamonds with money, and then you have some gifts, and it's really cool because the gifts they have like animations and something on your screen. It's very beautiful. And then if they give you gifts, you receive beans.
Right.
So there are 2 coins in the app, the diamonds and the beans. And then you change the beans for dollars.
Okay, that's a lot going on.
Yeah, it's very crazy.
So they buy diamonds, which when they gave you, it becomes bins and then becomes dollars.
Yeah.
So you make dollars.
Yeah, I make dollars, bitch.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Why don't we have like a portion of Topcast on Bigo? We could, you know,
Yes.
it'd be profitable,
It's
maybe.
all the platforms, right? So
Yeah,
go
maybe we
Bigo.
should go there.
And so
Remember, 2 hours a day.
2 hours a day.
that is a lot. I don't think I have 2 hours for myself. Honestly, like
Neither do I. Between being now a famous podcast star and being a teacher, I think it's
Reggie.
taking a lot of my time.
yes.
Oh, I am streaming here. Reggie told, show them my gift. So go for it.
Okay, so we want to see.
We want to see how does that work.
Let me-
I want to see it. Oh, I saw something. There was something.
Wow.
There's a dragon.
Cool. Oh my gosh. Somebody record it, please.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you
so
so much,
amazing.
Reggie. And by the way, it was an awesome gift.
I saw a whole dragon coming out of the screen. Like,
Thank you so much.
so
was
you, I
amazing.
see you have like fans. Like, do they subscribe? Is there like a subscribing thing or?
No, there
Just,
isn't
like,
a
random
subscribe
people.
thing. It's only the gift. So it's kind of hard because you don't know how the month can go.
I see.
Guys, the month can suck all the days, and the last day somebody can give you a lot of gifts, a lot of money, and then you hit amazing goals. Oh, because there are goals. Okay,
Oh.
10,000 beans, 30K, 60, 100, 150, and so go on.
Oh, okay. So, but then if you don't achieve those goals, like you cannot stream anymore.
No, I can, but I won't receive so much
Yeah,
money.
yeah, exactly.
because-
So you need to reach those goals. I see. And how? Because like it's a platform that is somewhat new, and in Brazil people don't know it very much, right?
Yeah, it's not so common in Brazil. Actually, it's more common in China because it's a Chinese app, and Japan. It's coming from Asia.
Mm-hmm.
In North America, I think it's already.
I see.
I think it's pretty known, but I
see.
don't.
And how
I
did you get to spread that your participation in the app? How did you get to make people know you're just there, and because you were doing lives every day, people started watching, or do you have to publish somewhere?
Well, I publish sometimes on Instagram, but I think it's not the same community, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very different. People from Instagram, they want something fast. They want to see a lot of things at the same time. And when you see a broadcast, when you watch a broadcast, I think it's like a conversation. You want to talk with somebody. You want to hear somebody's voice. For example, I am making up. I start to see somebody. I can't chat with the person because I'm busy, but I like to listen to her voice. I like to listen the girl or the boy talking with somebody else.
Feeling
it's like
the company.
yes, exactly.
Right.
That is the point.
I used to do this with television when I got home alone.
Yeah.
Turned on the TV and
I
go
do
other
this
stuff.
pretty much every day.
Yeah. I use
know?
it. I use it to do it with TV, and nowadays I prefer Bigo.
Especially for going to bed. I feel like I need some kind of noise. Like, I don't know. I don't like complete silence. It's kind of weird. So I always put like someone. I usually put meditations. There's this really nice girl. She has a really soft voice. And she goes like, okay, close your eyes. Breathe. Inhale. And I'm like.
Yeah, there are some ASMR on Bigo too.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah, something
I
like
think
that.
I kind of need to download this app.
The problem is,
I
if
think
the
we
person
both
is
do.
sleeping, the person won't give you a gift. So
That is
what's the
true.
point?
True.
And talking about that as well, you have to stream since your public is majority from Asia, like China
Actually,
and Japan.
no. My public, it's more from Brazil and United States, Canada. It's more
Oh, okay.
American.
So like the timing that you stream is fine. You don't have to worry about it being like late at night, for example.
You're like,
No,
yeah,
I
how does your
do.
schedule work
I
with
do.
that?
Well, it's because I have my English classes. So I start the English classes, usually people search us at night. But I also have some classes in the morning or in the afternoon. Anyway, the time that I have to stream, it's after the classes. Which is good because people from America, you know, they are 1 hour behind us or until 4 hours behind
Yeah.
us. So I stream until 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. every day, from 10:30 to 2 a.m.
What time do you wake up?
Yeah, that is a problem. Like yesterday, since I have to be here in the morning, I streamed only until 1 a.m. And then I woke up at 6:30.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was 5 hours of sleep. Well, I guess a little bit less, right?
You know the level of professionalism. This is a podcast mostly, so people are gonna be listening to us. But still, she brought the whole production that we're still gonna talk about because there are some
True.
accessories there.
True.
There is a little bit of like a merchandise, right?
Yeah, it's true.
You deserve it.
Yeah. So it leads us to our next topic, which is you're right now wearing some earrings that they come
yeah.
from a very special place, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Can you tell us about those?
It's from Pix
You can show it there.
Oh yeah, zoom it. It's from Pixjad. It's my shop, my online shop. I started this as a hobby too. But then people start asking me, "Oh, how much do you want to make a keyring or something?" And I really saw that I could make as a business. And I am the
Nice.
first person here in Maranhão that start with this. It's called pixel art or perla beads because they are beads. Okay, I put together a lot of beads, then I melt them, and then
Nice.
they're this way.
They're so cute.
Thank you.
These earrings specifically that you're wearing, where is it from? Where is the inspiration for it?
Okay, it's from anime. It's called Demon Slayer or Kimetsu no Yaiba. And the main character, he uses earrings like this.
I know
But
that
then I
one.
pixel it, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's not exactly like this. No, it's like pixels.
But it's like
8 bits.
pixel, you have like the whole pixelation squared
Exactly.
aspect, which
I
is actually the
squared.
charm. The charm it is having a kind of pixel like we had on
Yeah.
back on old Nintendo's
Exactly,
games.
the
It's-
old games.
There's
Yeah.
an aesthetic
Yeah,
going
it is.
with that.
It is,
Yeah,
it
it's an
is,
aesthetic.
It is. I can say that I'm very satisfied with it because I'm a customer of hers. You know, I have some keychains that I bought from
Yeah.
PixJed, you know. And how did you start with it?
Yeah, I started in 2017, I guess, or 2017, and it was like because I didn't tell you this part. I model in India. Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I.
I'm sorry. I'm leaving.
About the modeling.
I'm kidding.
About the modeling job. So I
Yeah.
model in India, and then when I came back, I was kind of sad with the model life, and I want
Reality.
I
Reality
want
hit.
something else to do. I think I was always searching for my geek side, and I didn't know what to do, and I kind of always mix it with fashion because I am making a geek thing, but it's an earring. It's something fashion at the same
Yeah.
time. And the same thing with cosplay. People don't know about it, but cosplay has a lot about fashion world. You have makeup artists, hairstylist, like the stylist, the dresses and everything.
Mm,
So
It's a lot of effort you have to
Yeah.
put on.
exactly. I see. And that brings us to our last, see, 2 episodes to talk about all the occupations of this Bizu woman, you know?
Jesus Christ.
And going for the last one, which is being a teacher, right?
Wow, yeah, I'm a teacher.
We're
And
gonna-
I cosplay teacher sometimes.
That's a very good cosplaying. It's a difficult one to
It's a
make.
difficult
It's
one,
a
by the
difficult
way.
one.
You have to have content.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna ask you something that I know for sure that you've never been asked before.
Mhm.
How did you learn English?
I learned in English in a course too. Unfortunately, we didn't have top English at the time because I started as a kid. I think I was 10 years old maybe. And I studied until my 17 years old. Then I needed to stop because the last year at school it was pretty difficult. But there was a problem. I thought I didn't know how to speak English. I could write, I could read, you know.
Like every other Brazilian person who never says that they can't speak English.
And like our students.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
Guys, if I receive one how every time somebody tells me that, oh, I know how to read, I know how to write, but I think I can't speak. I said, let's go. I've been there. You know?
I've been there.
We've all
been there, done that.
Haven't we all?
Yeah,
Haven't
I've
we
been
all?
there. And then I had an experience at college. There came some French people and Italian people, and we needed to work together. And at first I said, oh, I don't know English, but eventually I needed to try, even though I was making mistakes and stuff. But that was the experience that showed me I can speak. At the end of 2 weeks, I was like dreaming in English. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
That is very fast.
That's an
but
intensive.
but it was very intensive. We just didn't sleep at the same place. Once we didn't sleep, by the way, because we needed to do makeup project. So I was all the time with them.
But that's what I tell every single person. See, if you have had contact with English for a long duration of time, even though you didn't use, the moment that you need to do, it will come to you.
Yeah.
No experience that you have with any language is a waste.
Yeah.
You know?
In the beginning, you can forget some words, but keep going, and at the end, you're gonna be like
You
me,
get the
dreaming in
hang.
English.
Process.
Trust the process.
Trust the process.
And then I've been 3 months in India. I didn't know the first language, but almost everybody there is speaking English. Even the guy from the market knows
Like,
how
why
to.
is that? I see that a lot of Indians speak English, and there's even like jokes around like their accent.
Mhm.
But like, how do they know English?
It's because they were colonized by England, and they learned this at school.
Oh,
I
okay.
think at school they only speak in English. I think so, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I
That is
also
so
I think I've
interesting.
heard something about that even in some dialects it's English mixed with their language at the same time. They speak English but some vocabulary, and I think most of the cultural part, especially food, for example, and religious aspects, they say it in their native language, but the rest is done in English. And I watch some Bollywood movies, there are some Indian movies on Netflix, and they speak English. Although they are speaking in their native language, there are many scenes that I can understand regularly because they are using English words.
That is so interesting. I had no
Yeah.
idea about it.
Yeah. Well, the accent could be a problem to teach because it's like, how are you doing? Please turn around.
It's very
Yeah, they
strong,
are, and the
thick.
T is very strong. But
thick.
then I started to listen to our audios again, and I got used it with the American accent.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and then when I came back from India, I started to teach.
I see. So how long has that been since you started teaching?
I think I started teaching 2018.
So
Nine,
about like
20.
4 years,
Yeah.
right? That's a lot of time. And how has this experience been for you?
Guys, I thought it's funny because my mother is a teacher, and not an English teacher, but she didn't want me to be a teacher like her. So I struggled at first, but I really like to teach. I think when you see that you could make a difference in somebody's life, it's
It's amazing. It's
It's
what
amazing.
we talked about, how
Yeah.
gratifying it is being a teacher. It's because we have lots of stresses, but when you see that you helped someone achieve a goal, it's something phenomenal.
And when
Exactly.
you
It's
can
something
like
phenomenal.
just like see their growth. It's so
Exactly.
cute. It's,
It's
so
precious.
like,
And you
my
said, "Oh my
God."
gosh, I've been part of this."
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. You really feel that you're changing the world somehow.
Yeah,
Somehow,
and they
agreed.
like they catch feelings for you. Like it's like you become an important person in their lives. They're like,
Yeah.
I learned English because of
This
that person right there.
Yeah.
Oh my,
It's
I started
really-
a podcast and I posted some things on my Instagram, and some old students of mine are like, teacher, I can't wait to listen to this. I can't wait to hear your podcast and things of the like. And knowing that they are communicating all of this to me in English, and I helped them. Some of them from the very beginning. I taught them
Yeah.
the very alphabet. And now they're communicating in present perfect, and I'm like,
Oh my God!
I'm so proud. So
I'm crying.
proud.
I'm crying.
I see.
Exactly.
So that's been amazing.
It's been
But before ending,
such a
let's
joy.
reinforce. Jadina, where can people find you on social media?
They can find me on Instagram at Jadina Moreira, TikTok at Jadina.Moreira, or Bigo, Jadina_cosplay.
Okay, so guys, take notes of it for you to follow this amazing artist and teacher that we have as a co-worker with us as well,
Yeah.
and as a guest here today.
Jade, thank you so much for coming
No,
here. It's
thank
been
you.
such a great time to talk to you and interview you.
Yeah, it was really fun.
I learned quite a lot. I would like to say that.
Lots of information to process.
Lots of information. I took notes.
Okay, that's amazing.
So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Exactly. And guys, thank you very much for the participation. Can't wait to bring you more content. And that was it. That was the very second episode of Topcast. This was Teacher Naya.
This was Teacher V.
And this was
Topcast!
Bye bye, guys. See you
Bye.
next.